Okay, so I'm preparing to. We are live on YouTube. Do we recording is on? Okay, so we can start. Welcome everybody, and today I'm introducing Floor van de Pavert from Superbra, and tell more about yourself, Floor. As a few sentences of introduction.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me, Beata. So I am the owner and a founder of Superbra. It's a brafitting chain store for lingerie in the Netherlands. We started 5 years ago, and right now we have two shops in Rotterdam and in Utrecht, and a web shop.
And we are waiting for one in Amsterdam, Floor.
Yes, I have serious plans for that. So if Corona would not be here, then there would have been already a shop in Amsterdam. But that's definitely the next step I want to make. And my ambition is really to have 10 or 12 shops in the Netherlands.
Yeah, Floor is my hope, because I'm really, I was really looking for somebody to support the subject of brafitting. I'm really into the subject for last 20 years myself. As I tried that, I'm Polish, and in Poland it's very strong to fit your bra, to wear the good fitted bra. And then when I started to work with women, I noticed that this is a very important subject, but also really needed. Because I get a lot of questions from my clients: how to look taller, how can I see my waist or show my waist, or I want my breast to look bigger. So let's start with that. Floor, tell me what is possible, like why we need to have fit bra, and what can it make, or like a miracles, or maybe not, maybe it's just a physiology that we just need to put everything in the place.
I think you can do miracles with it. If you look at before and after pictures, wearing the correct size and model of a bra really can make you look younger, slimmer, taller, more,
because we straighten ourselves, right?
Yes,
we just have a good posture immediately.
Exactly, more put together, so your clothes fit better, so it can do a lot for you. Yeah.
And how long does it take? Once the moment when you know your perfect bra size, how long do you need to wait? Like a year, half a year, or is it like few weeks that you see already improvement?
Right away. If you put on your new a bra, then right away you see a big difference. Yes,
but when you don't wear bra, so then you have a bra, so then everything is in place. But then when you don't wear bra, your breast still will be shaped, I guess, with time, right?
So this some people say that if you wear the correct bra, then your breast tissue will migrate. So it will be migrate more to the front. Yeah. I have not. I only have heard anecdotal evidence of that. So I have never read scientific evidence of it. So I didn't experience it myself, but I wear the correct size since I was 20. So I cannot really remember how that went, actually.
Yeah, so, for me, it's my breast went through through the journey with breastfeeding 3 children, including twins, in the same time. So I can really say that this is a must, also for to also feel good, and also like we are saying, like to look good wearing clothes, because we see, probably you have a lot of clients that you see, like you say, improvement immediately. You put good bra. Yeah. And everything looks much better. Yeah. Yeah. But there are also, like we are talking about scientific proofs, and it's a lot of different opinions on the market, I would say. Like one says that you should not wear bra all day long because your lymphatic system is blocked. Or what else, that you should not wear bra at all because your muscles around your breast needs to work, and then breast will go up anyway when you don't wear bra. How we can touch this subject?
Yeah, for both of those things, I have did some thorough research, And I found that for both, there's no scientific evidence supporting it whatsoever. So this idea that you should not wear a bra because then you weaken some kind of tissue there, that is, I think a French professor did some research, but actually it was not peer reviewed, and the only thing he published was that he said something in a radio show or something, and then really the internet went with it.
So maybe this was it.
Yeah, and the other thing about those lymphatic nodes that would be blocked by a bra, there is also no scientific evidence, and my impression is that that kind of misinformation really comes from the corner of people that call themselves like breast therapeutes, and they have their own non scientific tools to make like a thermo picture of your breast, and then they claim actually they can look for signs of cancer before the regular medical procedures can do it. And I have strong feelings about this, because those people often make money out of the very real fears of women of getting breast cancer. And so I always, if you hear people write about bras, they block the lymph nodes, then be wary, because it's often linked to people that want to make money out of the fear. And then they talk about breast care and what you can do, and you should massage it, and there's just no.
This is last year, as I told you. I've never heard that before, but last year I started to see also the other side. That's why it's good that we are having you, that we can really confront the subject. But I was also wondering, what is the process of bra fitting? Because when somebody is coming to you, how does it look? Because some of our audience probably experienced it, and some maybe never. And this is like a new thing you can try. So how is it?
So what we do in the fitting room, we don't use a tape measure because that gives a false idea of certainty. But we estimate by eye. So we ask the customer to remove their top and keep their own bra on, and then we can make a good estimation. And we get a bra. We have a couple of models in a lot of sizes, and we know that model very well. And it almost always works for people. So we just start with one specific model, and then we give the customer the bra that we think that her size is. And then we ask, how does this feel for you? So, and at the same moment that she is, getting used to the feeling, we take a look, is this the correct size? And what we do also at this moment, which is an extremely important part of the bra fitting, is we give a small training in swooping and scooping. So this is actually the correct way to put on a bra. And if you don't do it correctly, if you don't put your bra on correctly, this will give a sizing error of 1 or 2 cup sizes.
Wow! So it's not only having a good size of bra, but also to putting a bra on in a good way.
Yeah. So there are actually 2 moves you have to make. So what you want to do, you want to put your hand in the cup further than the wire, and you with your other hand you can take the wire and put it off a little bit of your body, and you grab all your tissue, also what's in your arm.
So it's like this additional skin which we often have here,
but
right?
you grab it all. You grab it all because you wanted to remove it from the side of your body, and you wanted to put it in your cup as much as possible, because it's all breast. And then you put it in, and then what often happens, the wire of the bra, it has a tendency to sit lower on your body than your breast crease.
And it should be exactly under the breast, right?
It should be exactly under the breast. So you have to make sure when you put on the bra that it is there. So what you do, here you hold your hands to hold your skin.
Okay.
And there you take your bra and you put it that it's just there in the breast crease. And
it's very important what you are saying, yeah, because probably we don't do it.
Yeah, and it's also very uncomfortable if you don't, if your wire is too low, or if your breast is actually still in your armpit, then it's your wire is on top of your breast and also on top of your stomach, and
so this can be dangerous. I can imagine that when we are pressing not good part of the bra, this is not healthy and not good for our breast, right?
Yeah. That's and it's just very painful. Yeah. So this is really what we put a lot of attention in the fitting room on that. And then after we have established the correct size for the customer, then we take a lot of different models to also see what model works best. And of course, the bra fitters also have a lot of experience, so they can see, okay, maybe the tissue of the breast is soft, so maybe a non-padded bra with a stretch in the upper cup would work the best. So a bra fitting is about 45 minutes. And yeah, you can expect to try on a lot of bras often. Yeah.
And then once you know your size, then like when you have your clients, they just come, they know the size, and then next time it's just easier because they just know the size, and they can just proceed with buying.
Yeah, and they can also order online. But, but still, if they have the opportunity to come in the shop, it's always better.
But do you do online bra fitting? Is it possible to do it online?
Yeah, we do. Actually, we started in a lockdown with that early this year, and it works. I mean, it's not the same as a real life,
because there is no connection, right? You just cannot meet in person, and
yeah. So we do an advice video call, and then the customer orders the products online, and then we do again a video call to help them put it on with this swooping and scooping, and also to check if the size is correct. And often it is, sometimes it's not. But yeah, you cannot try the 20 bras on that you would be able to try on in the
no. But it's amazing, you know, I found this part of COVID very inspirational, because we all need to learn new methods, how to cope with that. And I'm really happy that you also, so for everybody who is watching, when they want to contact you online, that it's also possible to do it online. For everybody in Netherlands.
In Netherlands, yeah.
Under the video, I will post the link, and I will post the address that everybody can come. But let's continue with interview, because I'm also very, you said about wires. Are wires important in the bra? Because sometimes we have the soft bras without wires. And I don't know, it's for me, after 3 children doesn't work, but I can imagine it's comfortable to have like a soft bra without wires.
So a very important thing for me is that a wire should not be uncomfortable. If a wire is uncomfortable, then it's either not the correct size or the correct model for you. So this is there is this narrative almost in popular culture that wired bras are like torture devices, and it must have been invented by a man, because it doesn't need to be this way. So what a wire does, it gives a structure to the garment and support. And some people prefer without wires. I always want to have them at least try on a wired bra in a correct size and a correct model, just to know for sure if it's the wire that caused the problem, and that only is the case. Often only is the case when there's, for instance, a scar tissue or something like this. But really often we can convert people that are wire haters to actually wired bras wearers.
Because it's possible. It's important, right, to have a wire to give a shape.
It gives shape and support. So if you prefer non-wired, you have to take into account that there will be a little bit less support and a little bit less shape. Nowadays, more and more, there are really good bras without wires.
That's what I've heard, that fabrics, new kind of fabrics, the fabric itself can give a support. So this is also like a good subject
the fabrics,
to touch.
but also the models. So like the fuller bust brands are listening to the market, because the demand for non-wired, especially during the lockdowns, was really big. More and more also for up to double G, there are really good wireless bras. What we often see is that if people come to the shop and ask for the wireless, and we have them try on also the wired, that in the end they still prefer the wired one. So
when it's good fitted, right, like you say, that it can be comfortable. Because I remember that when after bra fitting session, I always felt that these bras are really tight.
So the bigger the breast, the more important it is how tight the band is, because the bigger the breast, how more weight the band has to carry. There is this trade-off. If the band is not tight enough, then your the look will be a little bit less perky. If you are okay with that, then also it is very personal, right? So
it's very important what you are saying, that comfort is also important, right? So you mentioned a few times that it's important for you that clients are feeling comfortable.
Exactly.
That you can know that, okay, why like this, like that, but then you try to adjust what you know to what they want, like that at the end they can feel really empowered, I would say.
Exactly. But still, the bigger the breast, the more stern actually the brafitter has to be in convincing the client on the importance of the tight band. Because
this is a basis of, it's like a foundation, right?
Holding it is like a foundation, and but it takes some time to getting used to it, and also you buy it and then it's very tight still, but after a couple of times wearing and washing, it will get looser. So that is you have to be very precise about it.
Especially it's like with shoes.
Exactly.
Shoes also are working at adjusting to your own feet.
Exactly. Or like tight jeans. You also don't want to buy it too loose. Because otherwise it will just fall off your.
And how we should is maintaining the fabric of the bra is important as well, like you mentioned. How we should never wash it in the washing machine, I guess.
You definitely should not wear it in a washing machine, because for two reasons actually. The fabric really wears a lot faster in a washing machine, the elastics in the fabric, and that is actually what is doing the work. So so the elastics really will wear down if you put it in a washing machine. The other thing, it is not really common, but it does happen, is that the wire can be get stuck in a washing machine, and then the wire cuts through the fabric like a knife. So it is actually
happened to me. It's really bad, because you just need to throw it away. There is really
then it's just and that can also damage your washing machine. So we give a warranty on the bras that are bought at Superbra, but only if they are hand washed.
It's also like I always say with garments, when you wash whatever you wash too often, then it's just used much faster than it could be.
And there's one other very important thing in taking care of your bras. You should never flip the wires if you put it on, because a lot of people.
Oh yeah, this is very important. Yeah.
Yeah, they put it on and like they close it in the front, then they turn it around, and then they put it like this. And actually, this movement puts a lot of strain on the wires, and you really should not do that, because
so we close it at the back.
Well,
so you put it on, you close it at the back, and you adjust like you showed before.
Yeah,
it's very important. Yeah.
If that is too hard, then you could look at a solution. Maybe you can wear like very smooth top, some smooth fabric underneath. So you can close it in the front, then you can turn it, but then make sure that it's the right side up already. So you don't
need to flip it.
Yeah.
Do you see, like, when women are in your shop, and then after fitting session, when they have new bra, do you see a change? Not only in the bra, but in also like the mood or the face?
Definitely.
Because I can imagine this blink in the eyes.
Yeah, definitely. And what we often see, because we are very aware that for a lot of women, shopping for bras is not a hobby. It's actually something they don't look forward to. And why? Because especially if you have bigger breasts, then it is often a confrontation with the feeling of not being normal, and what they have experiences in other shops that either they don't have their size, or they try to squash them in a non-fitting size, or they have very little choice in their size, or maybe even combination of the three. And then so it's like, oh well, in your size we have those beige grandma models, and then all those things that just confirm their feeling of not being normal, and so
not
often
fitting the norm, right? Not fitting the norm also.
So often people come in even a little bit with some sad vibes. And we very often can turn that around during the bra fitting, because one of my goals with Super Bra is really giving women the confidence, and also having them feel that there is this great feeling of a new set of lingerie. It is for everybody. It doesn't matter what size you are. So even in the not so regular sizes, we have a lot of choice, and we have bikinis, and we have sport bras, and so to give the customer that idea, I can just shop like everybody else, so this is a very important. And
this confidence you mentioned is also very important, because I really feel that this confidence, when you start, I think the subject of lingerie is often forgotten, because we think we wear it somewhere nobody sees, but at the end, good fit, I would add colors, that colors can empower you. So even though you only know that you have a red bra, it's immediately giving you this power and this energy of red.
It is,
But also, like you say, finally you know that you have a choice. There's somebody also took care of you, so that there is a professional bra fitting expert, and it's like self like me time. Also, I took care of myself, like you go for massage, then you go to take care of yourself, like thinking about your bra. So I think it's a lot of this nice feelings in one basket, and confidence is over that. When you have this, then the confidence, and then everything, I would say from there, everything starts.
We often have customers that cry in the fitting room because of joy, because they are so happy that they have a well-fitting bra for the first time in their life, and they have choice, and they see how beautiful.
I think somebody also caring, advice. It's really, I think it's really beautiful what you are doing, and I really would recommend to everybody, if you haven't tried, if you tried, do it again, because how often we need to do it? This is the thing. Once a year we need to check. It's not once for a whole life, right?
Yeah, I once a year I would definitely recommend, because we fluctuate hormones, a pregnancy, breastfeeding, a lot can happen in a woman's
or even
life.
weight changes, right? When
Weight
you lose
changes,
weight,
yes.
or when you gain weight, your breast also reacts. Yeah.
And well, you can try to do it yourself, but professionally trained brafitter is really the best. Yeah.
And is there a way, like if you would give tips to our audience, how to do it yourself? Is it possible to do it yourself to start with?
Okay, so there are some communities online that actually really are serious about brafitting. So you have on Facebook a bra that boob or bust, and you have on Reddit mainly a bra that fits. So they both.
I will put it also in the comments that I will give this names of Facebook groups in comments that everybody will know. Yeah.
So they both have calculators that you can try. But I have to say, so when we did this video brafitting, we did research on those calculators, and because it would be great, right? If you have a working calculator that always gives the correct answer. And with the whole team, I think we were 20 employees of Super Bra. We all did those both calculators, and only in about 1 in 3, maybe one of the calculators was right. So it was.
So it's like with the blink of the eye. So like it's just to start, and then at the end, it's good to have professional advice anyway. But it's good to start with start the process even.
Exactly. And those communities both are very serious about the brafitting, and there are a lot of people that can give good advice there. But even I, as a professional brafitter, can get overwhelmed there sometimes, because then maybe you post a picture like, this is the size, these are my measurements, what do you think? And then you get all those comments, and so
it's too much, right? I always find it like simple is the best.
Exactly. If you have the opportunity to come to the shop for a brafitting, then that's definitely the best. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Flor. It was amazing to have you here, and I'm really also like a big fan of brafitting. So I think we are both on the same side, and I also want to spread the message to the world. And I'm really inviting to Flor. I will post all the details in comments. You can do online, you can do offline. Let's go all to Utrecht or Rotterdam to meet in person. It's very important. But if you cannot online, it's also working. So you can do.
We also have a big sale right now, so that's also nice. If you come this week or in December or early January,
before Christmas, right? It's also good. But actually, Flor, I'm thinking it's also a good present.
It is.
You know?
It is.
Like from husband to wife or whatever to friend. It's really like a good present.
Yeah. And we also have gift cards. So this is definitely a good idea. Yeah.
Good inspiration. Yeah. It's a good moment we've met.
Yeah.
Flor, thank you very much. And see you soon, because I will visit you for sure.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Bye.